What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to some more SpockPlays. Today, we are doing a little holodeck hour, an evening of, or an evening in, rather, session of a new game called Dreadmyst. I paused there as it's been out for, I think, a month or two. I don't think it's actually in early access, although I wouldn't say the game is complete. So if you haven't heard of it, it is a old school MMORPG. Haven't done a lot of those on the channel, but this one, I like the sauce on this one. I like the sauce, to say the least. It reminds, and this is a lot of when you look up kind of content about this game, what you'll see is that it evokes like early 2000s. Yeah, we'll say early 2000s kind of old school MMORPGs. I'm trying to, there's stuff like Eudemons, or Monster and Me, if you played that in the, like, God, it must have been late 90s. Or, not Cabal Online, but stuff of that ilk, if you're familiar with that era of kind of free-to-play MMORPGs. It's got an isometric view. These are actual all players. And I will say the thing that caught my eye about this game, here, so what we'll do while I'm doing the beginning yap is we'll go mash on some creatures. I don't think these are, yeah, that's a little one. That's not going to do much for us. So we'll hop out here as we yap. But a lot of the reason, or like the stuff that I saw about this game is that there was like a lot of hype. Maybe not immediate hype per se, but there's a lot of people playing this game. Like, one of the biggest complaints I saw during like the first few weeks of the launch, and this isn't something I was like actively looking for, but kind of going back as I've been learning more about the game, the stuff I was talking about is that it was just hard to get in, and that the servers were constantly full. Since then, it seems to have gotten a little bit better. I don't know if I can take this guy on. We'll try. 4 levels is a lot to overcome. But yeah, it was just that it was really, really hard to get into the game itself. I haven't had that issue since I've been playing. He is winning the fight right now. We'll say that. We'll get him some more Holy Wrath. I just haven't had that problem. I have definitely had times when it's taken me a minute or two to get. I am totally gonna die. Oh my god. All right, and there's first death. Should not have taken on something that high of a level. One thing to note is the death in this game doesn't seem to be terribly permanent. It's just 10% durability damage to, okay, we're definitely not fighting those guys. We can kill this guy. Yeah, I've maybe waited for maybe a minute at most, but now there's a lot more channels, which you can see over here. I mean, if you look at these, 125, and there's 50 channels, so you do the math, and most of them are over 100. Quick math says like 4,600 players, but it's probably closer to 6,000 online right now. The even crazier part about this game, from what I understand, is it's a solo developer. One guy made this entire ecosystem, game, assets, etc., and I mean, he got 6,000 players, which is that's a lot for just an indie game period, but a lot for an MMO, especially something that's like kind of old school like this. So I've been checking it out. I'm only level 8. I'm playing a paladin. They're like the early game adventure. So from what I understand so far, I think this is the only zone in the game so far. Can we take these guys? No more level 10s, level 12 rather. Antlings. I mean, these guys. Yeah, we just won here. We're not getting anything from there. We don't want to fight these things. Let's see. We're over here, level 13. We should be... Go to the beach. Battlegrounds. I haven't been there yet, so we'll run down there. Wow, I did not want to have that guy. That's really funny. Probably not any good loot. I'll take the stuff we can sell. Level 14 birch crate. What is that? These are level 15, though. Okay, please don't freeze me. Please leave me alone. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We are getting... I don't think I can get through here. Okay, we're going to stun. And then this is a charge. We're gonna die again. I'm not even gonna waste my ammo. So yeah, as you can tell, they got all sorts of levels and creatures. Yeah, we need to go repair our armor. That was fast. We can teleport to the town from these waypoints here. Back to St. Reverie. That's like the first town here. But yeah, I think the entire like experience so far is there's a couple of dungeons, maybe 3 or 4. So you can see like there's Atmar's Fall and Fire Shear. These are like the main, from what I understand, like end game content right now. But there's quite a bit to the game. I would say the core loop is just kind of like going to different areas, doing the quests you can, doing a little bit of grinding, and then leveling up your gear. The build I'm going for is it's called like a Spell Paladin. It's like a whole bunch of aura-based stuff. And these guys look dope. All I have right now of that build so far is Mighty Blow. So we're not really deep into what you would call getting the build online. 224 is not going to cut it. Let's sell some stuff. Increasing my stave skill, resist frost. I don't even know. I do have some regeneration right now. Let's see, adding 1/10 of this value every 5 seconds, so 3.7 health. That's not really going to do too much, so we'll sell that. A lot of the stuff you can just sell. What am I saying? I have much better stuff. Not really useful for me, but we can keep it. Increases your sword skill, but this is actually pretty good. We will use that. 197. Also always good to look at how much value is. Yeah, this one's a little bit better. That skill. Well, I should say, swords is good. Melee crit is also something that I've been trying to raise on this build so far. So let's just clear this out so we can repair our armor and be on our way. I don't think resist holy is particularly good for me. So you do end up getting... Okay, we're good. Quite a bit of loot, and that's another thing I've seen people really kind of like about this game is, you know, there's nothing as good as just getting a whole bunch of drops off of stuff and selling. I mean, that's like the core Diablo loot experience, right? All right, that is our punishment. So let's, I don't know, go back to this way. So I don't think I've been down there yet, so I haven't unlocked like the way gate. Similar to Diablo in that fashion, you got to find the waypoints before you can teleport to different areas. But yeah, so you kind of can be on a different channel here. I think there are 4 classes right now. Yes, we did. There's Paladin, Ranger, Cleric, and... I'm faltering on the... Let's see, can I click on them? Ranger and Mage. Now, these guys are much more my speed. Yeah, I think Paladin is supposed to be a pretty easy class from what I've gathered. I just picked it because I like Paladins and easy being cheesy, you know what I mean? So, I'm looking around here. So, you can see we're on the map here. We're over here, I guess, actually near the beach right now. And I have this active quest, the Hollow Fields, we actually should probably do before we head off to that new zone. It's a self-heal for me, so let's get through this bad boy. Let's get through him. There we go. Fire Quasit. So another interesting part about this game is if you can hear the clicky clacking, you use WASD, WASD, to control your character, and then you click to kind of pick your target or hit tab, like other MMORPGs, and then you're activating your skills via your hotbar here, or whatever skills you have equipped. So kind of an interesting experience. With this type of stuff, I usually expect it to be kind of like a point and click. I guess you can do that in Diablo 2, or Diablo 4 rather, but it gives it a nice sense of engagement for this type of game. There is like some options you can do for locking on target, stuff like that, but there really isn't a lot. I mean, if you look at the options menu here, there's not a lot yet in here. You just have some basic options, and that's about it. So that's like the main thing right now, I would say, about the game, because the core gameplay is pretty fun. I don't think you're going to be sitting here playing this, you know, as your main game. There are definitely actually some people on Twitch and otherwise that are playing this quite a bit every day. I did not look to see what level this guy is. He looks like he's around my level. I'll take him out. So yeah, 1 is bound to my attack here, so that's just like my sword attack. I only have 1 heal right now. I don't think I'm actually supposed to level it, though, for this, the build I've been following. Let's see what he drops. Yeah, everybody seems to drop stuff and usually just sell it for money. Yeah, I think I get most of my heals from my auras later on. Another interesting thing is you'll see a lot of stuff like this, kind of like, yeah, just Elm Chest. I do not have the lock-picking skill for that. And Dark Servants level 9. Yeah, this is probably where it wants us to go. The Hollow... No, actually, literally tells me right on my map how to get there. So that's where we're actually going to head first. Interesting, though. I don't see a way to get in. So there's definitely like a lot of interesting things about this. I actually really like the art style. It just reminds me so much of games of that era, for better or for worst. Okay, but we came down here earlier too, right? Yeah, the map isn't 1-to-1 yet. It looks like there's a path here. So we have to go back up and back down. Okay. Okay, so this chest actually we can open. I gotta use my pick lock skill. Hopefully I don't get aggroed on these guys. And there's just like all these... Ooh, nice. Like just random chests kind of throughout the map that you can pick if you have the right skill, or just random chests. It seems like they're unique per person, whereas like if I open it, I'm the only one who's seeing that, but most of the stuff in this game is actually shared. So, I mean, also not terribly uncommon for a game like this, but like in the early zones when you're out there, like if you're on a packed channel, I think the first quest is probably the hardest to complete just because there's so many people vying for the same monsters. Early MMO problems, you know what I mean? But the combat's pretty tight. It seems like there's a lot of skills. There's a lot to expand on here. And it seems like the guy's been pretty, you know, stoked on the hype, and, you know, I don't think it's going anywhere. So I would say it's definitely worth checking out. I'm playing it through Steam. I think there's also an independent launcher. But the Steam integration works pretty well. You just have to make an account on the main website and then log in with it. There's definitely a lot of creature features that are missing from the game so far, but the game's out, and I mean, it's fully playable, and it feels pretty good, and that is, you know, that says a lot. He's definitely garnered some interest. I also know, interestingly enough, okay, we can't get that guy. Shriek Evil the Drooling. Let's try, I should heal first. You can rest. It's a 2-minute cooldown, but fully, or mostly heals you. I think it's actually like 40%. All right, so we're going to charge into him and try and, hopefully he's not too hard. But yeah, check it out through the Steam launcher. And I don't think with the number of channels that have been added that you're going to run into too many problems getting in. I can't tell if that's him healing with the... no, I am bleeding. Not good. Potions don't seem to be terribly good either. Alright, he's pretty hard. We're gonna run away. Hopefully we can get away. I have a spell. Okay, good. That was a very hard level 7. I do need, like... Oh my god, I don't have a helmet. As you can see, very new to the whole experience, but... Yeah, definitely need to get a... Hopefully this... Well, might be a lot of running around for this video as we realize how many things that we are missing. I've done a little bit of research just into builds and stuff like that, but there's not a lot of stuff out there. I'll say that. There's some YouTube videos, there's some streams, there's a few websites that are putting stuff up. How did everybody... Oh, can I just get there? Oh, jeez. I should have just teleported back. Looks like I can just get there through this area right here. But... Yeah, the build that I found was from somebody who's just been kind of playing it. He's like a Twitch streamer, and he had some videos on just like basic builds and stuff like that. But the community seems pretty cool. I've just been enjoying it. I haven't played it a ton. I thought, hey, this is pretty cool, and I don't know. I'm a sucker for stuff like this, like Tactics Arena Online. There's actually, if you played that back in like the early 2000s, God, it must have been on Addicting Games or something like that. They actually have, like, this is what that reminds me of, to that era, like, just flash game, like, kind of static assets, pixel art and stuff like that. All right, so we have to defeat 2 elites in here. And kind of okay, so he's like over here. Maybe I can open this crate. But on the tactics arena point, really fun kind of. God, I don't even know if it was Flash. If it was an early version, but it might just be pure JavaScript for all I know, or some sort of early web language. But super fun. Here's the guy. Like, here we both can take him, dude. I'll tank. Oh my god, he's so strong. Alright. Getting... Sure. Help me, people. Help me, people. They're gonna let me die. 100%. Yep. Neither of them... Thank you for finally helping me. Okay. I can only tank for so long. I'm dead. I'm totally dead. I'm totally dead. I'm totally dead. Ah, man. If I stand here, will I get the XP for the quest? Yeah. I'll take it. Alright, let's go back to St. Reverie. Well, we're here anyways. Let's get another helmet. Again, we're getting bodied, man. I don't know. Actually, like, low-key love that. Just gotta grind and get better gear. That whole life cycle just massively appeals to me. Alright, not that bad on repair. We don't need money, though. Increases your spell critical. Doesn't matter. We can sell junk. Actually, wear that. It's better than nothing. We want something probably with heavier armor. The melee crit is nice, but axes. Apparently there's not a lot of axes in this game. It said swords is like if you are playing paladin, swords is kind of the move. And you want to go for heavy armor. So it's the best armor you can wear. Let's see if there's anything good in here. Are we even talking to the right guy? Who is this? Okay, this is heavy armor merchant. Perfect. Okay, strength, agility, courage. That's pretty good. Strength and agility. Why would you not go for the one that gives 2 slots? Oh, well, it is the diving baboon. So it's a much sicker name. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't know how these shops work either, to be honest. That's not bad either. Light party, kill XP is just slightly reduced. Are they going to finish both quests for me? Lacerating coil. 7th strength, 6 courage. That first one is pretty good value. A robust opossum. You ever been called a robust opossum? Comment below. We've all been there. Alright, anything else we have that's crap? We need a better shield. Alright, let's go and do the loop. We can just go mac on people down there for a little bit. But yeah, definitely healthy little community with the map being so, like, you know, just like this is the main island, Dreadmyst Island right now. There's definitely a lot of people running around, and you can see there's a lot of people chatting about random stuff too. I think I started on the point earlier, but as per the SpockPlays Classic, we moved away. The developer has made the game open source, so what that means is the source code, I think it's up on GitHub, and you can pull request and propose changes to the code. We're gonna leave this guy's party. I don't know how to leave a party, actually. Let's learn together. We're learning. We're learning. Guild romp. I didn't even know that was a thing either. I have no idea. He's gonna have to leave. There we go. Alright. But yeah, so with it being open source, hopefully the game, you know, gets some people to help build out some stuff. I doubt that would be for content itself. That would be very interesting, but who knows? Maybe he's thought of some sort of model to, you know, spread the wealth per se for helping out with the game. But I imagine a lot of it will be fixes and small stuff like that, or just maybe it's a private open source where you can see the code, but you can't contribute to it. I have not looked at it myself. That would be pretty cool though, right? Like, if it were properly open source and everything was just contributed by the community. I mean, in a way, like Warcraft 3 is kind of like that, right? Like everybody played Warcraft 3. Well, I shouldn't say everybody, but a big part of enjoying the Warcraft 3 classic experience is just, you know, making maps. And you can just play just maps. Now, obviously, the engine for that was provided by the developer, as usually is the case with these types of games, but you weren't getting any money. It's kind of what I'm getting at for making content in Warcraft 3. It's kind of something you did for the love of the game. So maybe that will foster a similar groundswell for this. I have no idea, but it is cool that he did it either way. So yeah, it seems like things are moving and shaking. We're just grinding away here in this hollow field. I need to find the other boss, but that last one wrecked me, and we just got lucky that somebody was kind enough to party us, let me die, and then I need to buy more potions too. We just need a little bit more cash before we go back. But yeah, to let me die and give me the quest completion, or at least half quest progress. I should go check that corpse site. It's probably gone. But and so our XP's here at the bottom. We're level 8. Oh my gosh, dude. We need to be super careful. Oh, we're gonna die again. Oh my god. Oh my god, we beat him at the last second. 4%. Yeah, we need to power up. We're getting destroyed here. Do you have this heal? It's like literally the level 1 heal. I know you can respec in the game, so I don't know how much it costs, or if it's like you know, if it's expensive in one way or another to run that reroll. Like if you're gonna reroll your stats, like how many times you can do it before it becomes prohibitive, or if that's even a mechanic. But I do know that it's available. I say that as like right now I need to discover or / buy the spells, so we do spend XP. You can see my spells that I currently have. You get these from like vendors and stuff like that, so there's definitely like a lot of the major ones that I'm missing for the Paladin right now, because I really just started. I just came out of the main zone, did a couple of quests, and I was like, man, this is cool. It kind of scratches. I've mentioned this game to a couple other people. I'm mostly just impressed that it's made by a single guy. That's like such a crazy effort to do, just to release something like this for free, and for it to be you know, not only playable but pretty fun, and then just like, I don't know, hosting and that whole, you know, branding for the game, and just going through that whole thing is. It's one thing to make a game, it's another thing to release a game, and to have it be, like, used by people and, like, you know, have people talking about it. All right, so we have a decent amount of XP, and... Is he better than the pants I'm wearing? They're pretty much the same. We need to get... Next priority is, we really need to be upgrading everything, too. I guess Brigadine is the heavier armor. I'm guessing. Brigadine to me sounds like leather, though. Yeah, see, okay, so that's like bronze. That's heavy armor. So maybe there's stuff that we can find, but we definitely need to replace our shield. The weapon I did spend a little money on. It's probably the most expensive thing I've gotten from the shop so far. I haven't had any crazy good drops. I do know there's like purples and other stuff in that rarity, too. But, back up here real quick. So the leveling in this game here, we're gonna help this person out. That was just me being friendly. I saw you running. I've been there. I actually got it. Is you level the spells and your skills and your combat and all that stuff one by one, and you can do your health kind of similar to like Vigor in the Souls-like games. It's actually really cheap to do this. It's just 1 point. So that's your experience here. You gain. So you're kind of all the experience points that you gain from killing monsters directly become investable into individual stats. From what I understand so far, what I want to be going for is like a lot of melee critical. So I've put a lot of points in here, and you can see as you add more, it seems like for everything but mana, for health and mana, the cost is going to kind of increase per spell or per Jesus, per skill point spent. That's what we're looking for. Whereas for health and stuff like that, it just stays at 1. But yeah, I need to get my swords up. I've only put swords is expensive. Do that. Mighty Blow is maxed out. Kind of want to do that Radiant spell, but I know I shouldn't. We need to find some other stuff. Let's get our regeneration up a little bit more. Courage is combat stats and certain abilities. From what I understand, you really want to level up strength and agility to equip your armor. So it reminds me of D2 in that way, where you really only are putting points into kind of these core things. You get most of your bonuses from gear. It does seem like the gear gives pretty good bonuses in this game as well. But we're definitely missing something because we're starting to slip. So, do I need to do shields? I don't even remember. I haven't put any into it so far. Oh, I didn't realize it actually tells you there. So it says modified by strength, agility, and courage, which are our main stats. Oh, I see. So these skills... You would think then that leveling these up... I've invested 7 points, 11 points. Yeah, so we'll do a couple here. Get to 30 regeneration. I really don't know the priority for this. I don't think a lot of people do. Kind of all these things. Like dodge... from what I've seen so far, you kind of want to... and we'll leave a little points just in case we get a skill book and learn something new, but it seems like melee critical, dodge rating, block rating, health, mana, and then those are the real ones you're going for, and then regeneration. Those are the skills that you want to level up, and then your kind of base stats just leveled by gear. But that is from speaking of somebody who has not played this enough, so don't take that as gospel. Just what I have been seeing, trying to, you always kind of, especially with these RPGs, MMORPGs, more just RPGs in general, where they give you, full Monty access to individual stats. It's hard to know what even does anything, you know what I mean? To what, at least for me, I feel like I never know what to prioritize and always get scared by spending stuff. But it's got that old school vibe, and that old school charm is exactly that. Alright, so we have a helmet. What are we missing, man? So if we go down a bit in the menu... Find bronze. Okay, so yeah, we can definitely get to bronze. Can't wear all this stuff, though, because it's level 10. Radiant Chainmail, that seems better. 10 and 13... yeah, that is better. Let's see, sell some more stuff. I do like that you're just always coming back with stuff to sell. I love that feeling. Going and grinding, getting stuff that actually makes value, and you come right back. Pristine Gambeson. Alright, I have no idea what that is. Never heard of a Gambeson in my life. I'm holding on to this ring. I don't think I'm ever going to need this. Let's sell it. Let's see if maybe we can get 13, 10 plus. Wow. It's a high rarity. Some of the stuff's pretty good in here. I don't know how this is sorted either, if I'm being honest. What is this? I don't know what I just did. That might have been buyback. We're not going to click that again. 11, 9. That's just health and stuff. Jeez. A lot of stats to read. A lot of stats to read. We're going to go with this. And we're going to drop you here, and we'll sell you off. So a little bit stronger. I don't know if durability affects stats either yet. So we can do... oh, yes. Before I forget, we need potions. Who here sells potions? Which one of you is the potion seller? I need your strongest potions. Potion seller. Potion seller. Please. Maybe the innkeeper? They sell potions at the inn? Looks like they do. We are level 9. Oh, man. Okay. Cannot be used in combat. I'll take a couple of those. Oh, there we go. There's a scroll town portal. Maybe the brewer? Got anything for me, Pops? I would love some freshly brewed beer. What does that do? Your head feels funny. Your head feels funny. Okay. A little flavor. A little flavor in my ear. I know I also should be I'm just kind of holding on to stuff right now. Do have... Okay, let's just throw some gems in here, because they're pretty cheap. Here. And use... Let's do this on the stuff that we can, because we have a lot of these cheap gems, and we probably won't ever use them later. All we really have is courage, minor weapon. This is kind of like... oh, what do you call it? Imbuing in Diablo 2, where you can like apply this to stuff and it'll make it like better. But I think so. Minor weapon orb, minor armor orb. So if we do this, let's see if we can do this on a. Oh, it is letting me. What is this going to add to it? And this increases the value. Okay, raises its item level by 1. So we want to be careful with that. Oh, we need a shield too. That was the other thing we needed. That is, we are sleeping on that. Ranged and shields. Kind of an interesting combination. Usually use one or the other. Not a huge difference. But it would be nice to buy something in the 2,000. Yeah, 2,000 range. Let's go back to some grinding. Also kind of interesting is like all of the names, like these titles are just your level. So like if you saw when I leveled up there, my title, I forget what it was. It might have been Sergeant. And then it changed to a Sergeant Major. So that's kind of the way they've been tracking it. But we are level 9. Our stats are a little better. I'm not worried about my sword, although it is only level 6. It seems like it's been pretty good so far. We did not get any more potions. Let's see if there's anything else. We do have, okay, we have slightly better potions we should be equipping. That's probably the problem. How much of these heal? 217, that's still not great. 20 per second times 2 is... 20, not doing the math right there at all. Let's see if maybe we hover over near where this bad boy is we need to kill for this quest. We can jump on somebody's kill. I do like that system. Just kind of like the world PvE monsters and giving a shared experience, especially when there's a lot of people playing. That's like the most exciting time of any MMO. You'll notice here that, like, my, ooh, God, did we just buy chest piece? Oh, God. And it's of the slaying baboon. Oh, my gosh. Well, it's strictly better. So, we're going to equip it. Nature of the beast. Okay, I'll take it, though. Don't look a gift force in the mouse. Let's do this. Let's increase our courage with the scroll, because we're probably never going to use that otherwise. It looks like some people are already waiting to fight this guy. Okay, yeah, let's get in there. Go, 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 go. Help him stun him. Yeah, but my main skill right now is Mighty Blow. That's the one I have the most damage on. So, like, normal stabs, I don't do a lot. Mighty Blow, I do a ton. Oh, man, we didn't get a frickin'... We didn't get... No problem. We didn't get progress for that. This guy said he'll help us. Always nice to see people being friendly online, especially during the early days. So this guy should respawn here. I don't think the respawn... If I click on him, I don't know how to invite people either. Here we go. Looks like we are going to do this together. You gotta love the emerging gameplay of just hanging out online with early stuff. Oh, dang, he buffed me. What did he buff me with? Blessing of Health. Okay, so that actually is the spell I need. What is he? He is a... cleric. Oh, clerics. So yeah, a lot of people say clerics are really good. I haven't looked into it myself too much. But... right-click in picture. Yeah, this guy need him too. I'll invite you. While we're waiting. Man, we're gonna have a full crew here. So, okay, this guy's opening the Elm Crate. So, okay, so it is shared, but it's already been looted. There you go. Okay, so it is there. Ooh, and he has 14 luck picking. I don't know how much you should get that up. Let's fight this while we're waiting. So he's asking, how do you level up lockpicking? Man, we got a full squad here. You can level up. So you notice here, bartering and lockpicking are skills you can do like everything else. All right, so here's what we're looking for on the tank. I'll get in there. Look at that little natural party. You gotta love it. And there we all got somebody. I think somebody else is gonna get the loot. Oh no, we all got our own loot. That's cool too. Very cool. Thanks. Love that. Love being helped, because yeah, we were struggling with that, so power the internet. That honestly, like, it's funny, because a lot of times in MMOs nowadays, I don't know. A lot of MMOs feel like solo games to me. Maybe just because I play like Final Fantasy and RuneScape mostly. And a lot of those, there's, you know, don't get me wrong, a lot of multiplayer content, but you really can play the game at your... Ooh. Oh, dude. Sick. Okay, exactly what I was talking about. Hold that thought. This is a skill drop for my class, and I needed that. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, everything right here is really, really cool. So, okay. Vengeance Aura. I do believe that is one of the ones I needed. Yeah, increases damage. That's pretty good. God, love to see it. But... with something like RuneScape, you can do all the quests, and you're going to do most of them alone. Final Fantasy 14, I mean, there's a million different ways to play it. I love that game to death. I've been playing it forever. On and off. Right now, I'm actually not playing it, but I was playing it like a couple months ago. Anyways, a lot of people play MSQ, the main story quest, which is you're just... let's see, good work with every coin, it seems. I will take those free life serums. Oh, and he's got another quest for me. But yeah, main story quest is just like fully narrated content for the most part, and the cutscenes and whatnot that follows like a general story between all the Final Fantasy games. And with that, it very much just feels like a Final Fantasy game. So something like 15 or 13 or, you know, pick any number other than 11, although 11 is similar in this way too. It has like a story. So you're following these characters over all these expansions. It's phenomenal, but it's very much solo player friendly. So... and even now they've added the ability, you know, they have AI bots, so you can actually run the old raids and content that you need to for the main story, as they do make you do dungeons to advance that plot line. Yeah, you can run them with just bots and wait for a party. So for older content, it's a lot more accessible, and it makes going through those older campaigns really good. A lot quick, especially because they know all the rules, and they'll tell you, kind of shout at you to run around in different spots. But yeah, this game doesn't really have that feel. This game... like right there, like we were all stuck in an area. I need to do this thing together. He's kind of hard. Let's all party up. And then just like all the mechanics feel really good in this. And then just like that skill drop right there, right? Like just a different type of mechanic. Really cool being able to, I don't know. It's fun when you're playing stuff and you're constantly getting little hits of dopamine. You know what I mean? It's not. There's ways to make it overwhelming. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of free to play MMORPGs out there that suffer from that, but. Right now, it's pretty cool. Anyways, what is Falger telling us? Things are looking really grim around here. To tell you the truth, if I didn't have a young son, I'd be out of this place. Death of the undead. You've done your part, Spock, but there must be more. I've more coin if you're willing. Follow the remnants of the old cemetery. Slaughter the undead. Say less. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. We didn't get a lot out of there. Are these better than the boots we got? No. It's actually debatable. Level 5. Level 8. I don't know what 3 courage and 3 strength translates to. These have more armor. We're gonna make a lot of bad decisions. No. It doesn't really matter. I guess there is a trading house where you can trade stuff. Because you'll see people asking for stuff in the chat. And, yeah, a lot of stuff can become soulbound if you do equip it, so. No use for any of this. I can't use you yet. I don't know if I'm actually going to be using the... Ooh, wait a minute. No, we got a good bell from a quest, and we've been using that. I don't know if you can unbound items, or gems. I'm going to assume not for now. All right, so 1695. Let's get a good shield or try to. All the good ones looked like in the 2600, 2800 range. Yeah, 2900. 2956. Let's just, let's save up a bit more. And, make our gold go a bit farther, if you know what I'm saying. We gotta go do, let's see, this next quest. Okay, it's right down there. We're a little under-leveled for that zone, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, so from what I understand, there is PvP. Yeah, it's over here. Okay, so I don't really know how that works so far. I think that's like the only PvP area. I don't know if, you know, there's already a dichotomy of people who are in one camp or the other, like doing a lot of PvP. There was like that. I mean, this I think in every game, right? Like WoW people, you're a raid person or you're a PvP person. RuneScape, very much the same thing. There's PvMers, there's PvPers. I don't know if that has evolved here yet, or if the game is being kind of, you know, built around one way or another, but we will definitely see. All right. How are we back in St. Revere? There's like right at the, there's a poet down here, Barrett. He has one guard, and you guys really are on the outskirts of town. No dialogue yet. It's just a poet living his best life. We got a couple of pigs. I guess this really is just the kind of edge of town and into the fence there. Valakar. Cool name. That's back where we were earlier. It's like a Holodeck stream. Holodeck's video, bud. We should be casting our aura. Increases all damage done. I do think we want to level that up some. Extra damage is always good, and I believe I am stacking a lot of them. So, okay, so we got to kill. This is our current objective. Can we get over here? No, probably got to go through the main entrance. Sure, maybe not. We may have to go around. You notice there are kind of vignettes when you step into certain zones. Can we sneak in here? No, there's, okay, I see there's a wall. Okie doke. Yeah, getting some of those towns of Scroll of Town Portal will definitely be useful when the time comes, especially as I get more money. I'm just kind of strapped for cash right now. Oh, look, a gate. You love to see them. You love to see them. All right, so this is the next. Okay, they're level 9, so we should be at least within range. I just need to focus on using heavy blow more. Let's see. Well, we should keep track too of how much damage we do with and without this vengeance aura. Should be a good amount. There we go. Continuing to collect. All right, so let's start on cast this heal while we can. I don't think this skill. Oh, it does take 5 mana. Okay, so we'll do 85 and then 80. Oh, we have to wait 30 seconds. So 85 and 80. Remember that. Yeah. So my 4 here is like, it looks really cool and has a long, somewhat longish cooldown. It's like a dot damage over time, kind of holy spell. I haven't been leveling it, but I have been using it. Okay. 14 seconds. Do another heal. Yeah, when you don't have a lot of potions, it is helpful. I like the music for this game too. It's like really well done for the different zones. All right, so let's see now. We're gonna put on the aura. 58 and 82. That doesn't seem much better, if I'm being honest. 61. This guy might have more. 82. Okay, so it seems like, what is it saying? By 3%. Is that accurate? 10% of 8 is 8. Or 80 is 8, of course. So yeah, I guess it's like 2 to 3 damage. I'm gonna sleep here. Alright, so we've taken out the Dark Servants. Now we need to go find some of these Crypt Mages. Hopefully they're not much harder. We're almost on level, on level 10 though. Though I'm not going to, let's kill a couple more of these guys, because it would be good to pop another level. As we're continuing our grind day. Very good. 81. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing a lot right now, but I do think it's good just to kind of roll through those and keep them on. Alright, a couple more kills and we should be leveled. There is passive regeneration that we're getting as well. So that is our, I believe, our regeneration stack. Oh, we got a lot of experience. Let's dump some into health, dump some into mana. Apparently mana does, and health do become important later on. It says getting to 1,000 health is pretty important too. You can click and hold apparently as well. We're gonna do that. Come more into dodge rating and block rating. It's kind of expensive. Dump a ton more into melee critical. How much is Vengeance Aura? It's 210. We'll do it once. 4%. It's not a lot of difference. If we were to do Radiance, 52 to 61. Yeah, it's not great either. Just thinking here, I don't know either if I need to be going into resistances. Yeah. Wish I was a bit more well-informed on that. I guess we'll do a couple into strength and courage and agility. Generation, just kind of throwing this all around. No idea if it's right or not. You may be watching this in retrospect when the builds are more figured out and be screaming. I'm sorry if so. I'm so sorry. I just know I gotta get a lot of this stuff, so we're just gonna go like that. Health, you can't go wrong with health. Oh my god, I'm in combat. Bro. You're ruining my skill distribution. I don't want to redo it. Leave me alone. Alright, confirm. There we go. Now we're gonna take that fool out. Get a heal back in. Let's kill some on our way over. One thing you may also, so if you just do decide to check this out, the way that I am playing this game is using the original DPI setting. So yeah, now we're a second lieutenant. Thank you. For all that said, I couldn't do it. Read it and weep. But yeah, so in here, I'm using the original DPI setting. There's a full screen and there's like a windowed mode. The windowed mode, I may let you resize, but it doesn't give you like this nice crisp resolution. Full screen doesn't either. If you're running 1080p, it probably would, I would imagine. But I'm good, sir. Thank you. I need to handle this on my own. We don't gotta kill these guys. That's the guy we were playing with earlier. Crate. Always good to loot these. We're probably getting pretty close to our inventory limit. Now we got some room. But yeah. Go away. Oh, it's gonna keep yelling at me. Spend XP because we leveled up. Yeah, I know. I know. There. won't go away. Gotta kill these crit mages. I didn't look what level they are. Always do that before you fight somebody, even in real life. Size them up. Don't just be running in blindly. Setting a bad example for the youth. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, the full screen resolution is a little crunchy on like 2K and definitely on 4K and definitely on ultra widescreen, which is I'm running. So original DPI gives you this nice thing. So there may be, this video might be like slightly cropped, and that's why, because it's kind of like full screen desktop. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe I'll just stretch it. We'll never know. But yeah, I've found that the original DPI setting. Oh my god, why do I keep doing this to myself? What level were those guys? I don't even need to kill them. Jeez. What level was that? Grave Horror. He was only level 10 and it's a gravestone. It's just a floating gravestone. Jeez, man. Tomb Shiver, we're probably going to have to... I'm guessing that's a unique monster that we are likely going to have to party up for to kill as well. Hopefully it's just our shield that's holding us back. I highly doubt it. The rest of our gear's not bad. It's not great, but... I was running like an all whites before I found that town. He's level 10 too. I feel like he's going to body us. All right, let's get this on. I feel like we need more spells just in general. That's probably where we would find the most improvement. I'm going to pop up... Oh, those are the instant heal pots. Okay. We're going to wait for our tick. Go respawn. Very good. Okay. Oh, we are also getting hit by the Grave Horror. Dude, no, 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 no. Thankfully, he can't move. He's just a gravestone. All right, dark crypt space. Okay. Ah, sure, dude. We can. He's the same level as me. Oh my god! Please stop! 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 We're dead. Oh no, we're still alive. I am dead. Yeah, we'll respawn. We need to find the waypoint down there. Sick of all this walking. I don't think we can get in here. Maybe we can. Is our gear? We're not doing great on durability, but I believe you get some icons when. Here, let's do this. Let's get 2 health. Confirm. Thank you. I believe you get some like gear warnings when you are close to death. I'm sorry. When you're close to your durability, I'm losing my mind. I was looking at these antipedes and wondering why they're gray, but it's because they're super below my level, and I guess that means 5. But yeah, you get like kind of the item will be yellow in the corner of your HUD when you suffer from durability lost. All right, we got 2 people. Oh, there's Diuni again. Can I get in from down here? I think we tried that and I couldn't. Yeah, we got to go all the way around. It's to prevent people, I guess, from over here walking into it. Although that's not very common, honestly. There should be a gate right here. Why is there not a gate right here? Why won't you let me in? They don't know me. They don't know that I don't know what I'm doing. Do we have enough money? Let's see. Ugh. Leave me alone. Everybody's just trying to rain on my parade. They are... Let's see. Oh, nice drops, though. Skeletal War. I think Crypt Mage and all that stuff we did on our own before we even partied up. We should go... Oh, man, they're getting wrecked. Oh, another... Alright, so we're all getting murdered here. I'm digging the frickin' just the music in this. I know I said it already, but listen to that. What is that? It's like some sort of Eastern, stringed instrument? Maybe the Koto? Nah, the Koto's plucked. I saw a Koto performance the other night while we were at the, went to an Asian Light Festival. Asian Lanterns, I should say. Festival over at our local zoo. Had a whole bunch of live Koto players playing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Always impressed by people who play instruments with claws, which is kind of like the multi-finger pick set you use for certain instruments. I've played the banjo in a past life and employed a claw to, we'll say, mediocre effect. I almost bought that. Let's sell this stuff because we are kind of useless right now. We are just getting bodied over and over. Is that better than our helmet? No, the regeneration would be cool, though. Shiny material. Yes. We don't have that. We don't need you. We don't need you. Oh, we do have 5 scrolls returning. Well, to the nearest waypoint. I don't know if that actually would have helped us, if I'm being honest. Well, I guess from the nearest waypoint it doesn't matter, because then you can go to somewhere else. Anyways, look, he's here anyways. We're all upping our gear because we're getting bodied. Holy Barricade of the Bashin' Dog. 3,200. That gets us in range, although the items have definitely changed. Because there's nothing here that we were looking at a few moments ago. Everything's expensive again. Might be based off of our level. If I sell my current shield, it's probably worth 18 gold. Let's do this. Which one do we want? Nope. Strength and Courage, yeah, 3448. 3448. Some of these are marginally better, but this is probably the best one for us. Let's sell these scrolls we're never going to use. I hope. Some famous last words. Minor Mana Potion, not going to do much for me. Minor Mana Potion, not going to do much for me. Minor Life, not doing much. Minor Life, not doing much. We can hold on to those. And then... maybe... forgot about those pies. That puts us at 3,500, which is just enough. Look at that. All right. Slowly upgrading our gear. Let's see if that makes any difference. Hopefully so. Looks like they're down there. You can see on our party map where the rest of your folks are. I don't know if there's mounts in the game. There's definitely horses. You can't ride the horses, but I can confirm that the horse species, the equestrians, are represented in Dreadmyst. Okay, so one of the guys left the party probably got through what they needed to. Let's see if we can find this Tomb Shiva. Tomb Shiva fool. I just can't get over these trees. I really like the way that they look. Oh, man. Just another one of those things. Games of a bygone era. I don't know why I'm killing this guy. We're just warming back up. Definitely taking a lot of damage. I will say, it seems like everybody does die a lot in this game, so I don't think it's for lack of trying. Feels like everybody is suffering in equal... in equal parts, just not knowing to exactly what you need to be dumping stuff into. That's the... You know what I mean? Once Gamer Rant or whoever puts up an article on how to do it, maybe we'll all learn. Looks like there's a quest in Saint Reverie too, so we can go back and get that when the opportunity arises here. Give me money. We're broke again. We're just broke boys, living our broke life. Sword skill doing good though. Maybe we should just be dumping more into damage, become more of a glass cannon. I think you really don't want to focus on that though. We're not using our Vengeance Aura that we just put a couple of points into. Alright, so we're down here. We're looking for one more Skeletal Mage, one more Skeletal Warrior, and Tomb Shiva. I don't like these gravestones that just beat you up. Not a fan of those. There's another Skeletal Warrior. We'll get a charge on him. Is that guy we were playing with earlier too? Alright. And get a stun in. Yeah, the only thing with the ores right now is their cooldown lasts pretty long, so it seems like you want to prioritize it for more important mobs. You didn't drop anything. We're good on them. We need to find one more. Crypt Mage. There was a Crypt Mage here. Don't want to get aggroed on this guy. Are we all just waiting around? I'm sure there's... Okay, the other Crypt Mage is down here. We can go down here to fight him. The other game this reminds me of is Nox. If you ever have played that. It was a... again, I think like early 90s. No, not early 90s. That'd be crazy. Early 2000s. Here's Tomb Shiver. We're gonna need help. I'm gonna invite this guy to our party. Here, click on him after. Yeah, he wants to be invited. You can tell that he is trying to be helpful. Either that or he's just trying to get experience here. We'll invite him to the party for a second. Very good. Let me heal up. Is he a mage? Yes, he's level 15. Oh man, he's gonna rock this. Glad to get help with all of these high-level guys. These extra tough mobs. He is drawing more aggro than me though, which is not good. I'm a tank. I'm supposed to be in there, man. Okay. No, actually, I am getting robbed. Okay. Holy crap. We're gonna die. Hopefully we get the experience. Come on, dude. No! You got him! Take him out! You got him, dude! Do it! Do it for the team! Okay, sick. Very good. Let's go back to town again. Our armor, I'm sure, is on its last legs. Finish up the quest, though. But yeah, Nox is like, I think, maybe like early 2000s. Similar isometric style. Really cool game if you haven't played it. It's on GOG. I might record it on the channel one day. But it reminds me of that, just kind of the art style and like the clicking and doodadding whole actions and all that stuff. We did not get much gear. We just have been getting wrecked. Gotta make sure not to sell those gems. Pristine linen, not for me. Oh, God. I don't know if there's a way to repair individual items. We're hanging on. We're hanging on. Let's go turn in this quest. Maybe we'll get... we get some big potions from there. Your strongest potions. This person we can talk to... Oh! Nice. Dang, potions are expensive. That's a... Okay, so there's instant ones... And there are overtime ones. I would hope that the overtime ones heal... to pick one, we'll pick... yeah, strength. Just 100 XP for all that. Alright, we can leave the party. TY. Oh, actually looks like, if I saw there for a moment, it looks like because I was in a party, my durability decreased less. A lot of little stuff like that I'm not super tuned into yet. Let's go see what this other quest is here. Can you teach me skills, Mr. Paladin? What? What? Alright, well, take back everything I said. You can just buy all this tomes you need. I am learning more day by day. Well, this changes everything. We need, like, every spell. Alright, we definitely need Blessing of Champions. I don't know if we need Blessing of Defense. That's all we can buy. The game has been changed as we get the auras that we need. Oh, let's spend some of that XP. Blessing of Defense. We want. Blessing of Champions, I can't remember. But we definitely want Blessing of Defense. And let's, while we're in here, just throw some around. Very good. Okay, okay. So now we got our aura chain set up, which is going to be very important. I am now feeling much more confident. Our Lord Revere must not be forgotten, especially in these trying times. Don't forget to pray and ask for forgiveness. The Blight Chosen. Mercenary. The Blight Chosen stir again. Heretics warped by rot and old curses. Zalaris studies you with grave intent. Nice cloak. I need you to silence their cell outside the city. Do this, and the church will see you rewarded. Slaughter the Blight Chosen. Bleh. Blight Chosen. Alright. Level 11. We're still getting body, but now we got more of the abilities that we need. Let's run back over here. If it looks correctly, this is kind of like your starting area. We can... This looks like you can get in via this path over here. Hopefully, you might have to go up the coast. I don't see a way in. Hopefully, it's not too far off from one of these waypoints. I know, yeah, I probably need to dump a little bit more mana. We're just not having mana problems right now. I say that. None of these things really good. Oh, these only have a 10-second cooldown. Yeah, that's significantly better. Much better. Oh, looks like we already got this one. You love to see it. Oh, yeah, I came in here early on and got absolutely murdered because a lot of these areas you can just wander into and get murked. Now I understand why people are inviting you all the time. So it's like, if you're walking into the zone, you're probably only doing it for quest purposes. Here, we'll invite this guy to our party again. Shav the Quick. We don't need to kill him, or I don't need to, at least yet. Yeah, it's just so helpful. Like, you're able to get through stuff super quick when you murder these guys. Anything good? Yeah, it looks like independent... Oh, maybe not independent loot. Okay, pop our auras. Yeah, hard to tell if we're just doing good. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Oh. All right. We need that one, boy. So, I guess anybody can drop. It seems like the gospel is really going to be dropped by those one guys. We need to be focusing on these auras too. Heal up. We're gonna pop this so we don't die. Good to have those on thing. We're gonna sleep. We leveled up. Yeah, so that's the unfortunate part with this is that although we are getting good shared XP, we're fighting for these gospels, but I don't really care. As long as we make it over to the Blight Chosen guy, he'll probably hit his 3 pretty quick. I'm gonna charge in. You. Boom. And I'm doing quite a lot of spell casting here, which is always what you want. We're taking this one, sorry, brother. All right, where else do we need to go? Down here, I guess. Is he down here? Okay. I like this little this little channel alliance that me and this guy have had going this this video. We're just like both leveling up at roughly the same pace. I probably should not have to. Ooh, okay, there's a lot of dudes in here. He's 11. Let me heal. I do need to kill another one of these guys. Very good. Sorry, I'm doing it. Oh, I let him do it. I was being nice. I can kill those guys on my own. I don't know if we need to kill this guy. He's going for it, though. So, let's go for it together. I need your help. I need your help. Potion seller. Mashing away. Oh, we died again. Great. At least we're right up front. I thought we were right up front. Interesting that it spawned me here. I don't even have this waypoint yet, so thank you for unlocking it for me. By dying so close nearby. That's interesting. Didn't realize that's how that worked, but I will take a free new teleport. Our gear has to be on its last legs. Yeah. Let's see. How's the inventory looking? Not great. Not great. I'm gonna kill... I can't kill him because he got him for me. We level... Oh, God. Please, leave me alone, Shav the Quick. Jeez, dude. Here, you're getting stunned, and I am running away. No! Oh my god. Alright, now I see why, we're dead. We're totally gonna die again. We are absolutely gonna die again. Oh my god, we didn't die again. We died again. That's 5% of 1. Let's go back to town. We need to be a little bit higher level for some of this content. Or to suck less, one or the other. Don't need to get drunk. We do need to repair our gear. See, there's the horse I was talking about. Never say that I lied to you. I've always told the truth, especially when it comes to horse friends. I think that's all we got. That seems pretty good. I don't know if that'll do anything for us. Can we repair our stuff? Oh, God. Let's see, if I unequip stuff, does it make it a little bit easier? Can we get, like, partial repairs going, please? Maybe if I do this, maybe. Can I repair all? Is it equip stuff that you want to repair? Yes. There we go. Okay, well, we have some stuff repaired. Or I just... Oh, I thought I sold there for a second. I was going to cry. Alright, I don't know if that's going to help us literally at all. A lot more experience. Let's put more money into swords. I think you need a ton in swords. There we go. I don't know if we need that much. Let's do that, and let's level up the defense aura, and we'll do... yeah. Do that. Melee critical. A couple more here, a couple more there. Maybe I need... I really have no idea if I need resistances. Thankfully, they'll be no low enough level that if I do need them... well, let's do these across the board. Coming back more powerful each time. I'm very confused why I can't teleport. Okay. No, he's just deep in there, man. That man is deep. Oh, he's level 12. I thought he was level 50. Oh, that was the other guy we were thinking about. Yeah, we got our auras. I don't know if Vengeance Aura was actually the one that we wanted. That doesn't seem like a great one to level up, but hopefully it doesn't hurt us. We have to, so we really do. Where's our, this man, you do have to go all the way around. Yeah, that's a pain. That's definitely a pain. Alright, so we might be pairing up with this guy too. Because we're gonna have to go through this together. Sure. Here, you wanna join my party, dude? There we go. We're both paladins, so hopefully that makes life a little easier. I am gonna take this one. Sorry. You can have the rest. He might just be grinding. I don't even know. But thanks for helping me down here. Yeah. Getting our points in. Very good. Here, you can have that corpse. Yeah, it would be nice if it had independent loot, but definitely does not seem like that is the case. Alright. Oh, it's for 5 minutes. Look at me, just casting this stuff willy-nilly. Is he doing more damage than me? What level is he? I didn't look. He's level 11 as well. Alright, so now that we have this, we need to make our way into the back. I don't need to refresh those ores like I have been every few seconds. You can have that one, dude. I don't need it. I just want the ruby. Alright, so this guy's all the way back here. I love us both just charging in. This poor man. He's a Blight Chosen. He should know better. He should definitely know better. We can, like, alternate off. Total Discipline. I didn't need that. I'll give him the next one. Did I get that? Yeah, it takes a little bit. It's like kind of rolling on loot, like back in the day. Need or Greed. Man, the craziest thing in Need or Greeding, man, back in those WoW dungeons is like something like a pet drops. You really want it. Do I ruin all future interactions with this certain person? Sometimes you're just in a pub or, you know, a pickup group. You just went for it. Oh, here's our other friend. We got a whole bunch of... oh, they already killed Lauren the Overseer. Alright, we're gonna have to wait. Oh, look, he stayed for us. How nice. That was very nice. I'll buff him up. Actually, I could use a mana potion. Look at that. First time I think I've drank one. We don't have any, so we're not going to be drinking any. We will sleep before the fight. We got a nice horse here. He's going to be overseeing this fine match. What is he? What? That was cool. I don't know why he gave me that. He just gave me a really sick belt. Look at that. People just being friendly. I don't know. That was like sugar daddy moment. Very... oh, maybe... oh, you know what it is? It's because I'm a paladin. Do I have anything I can give him? Let's see. Cleric, mage. Tome of Deep Freeze. Here, I can give him. Plus. Does he want to be in the party too? Here, we can all be in the party. Full party. Sorry, Captain Shadow. You'll get XP too. We're just waiting to take this guy out. Man, we are buffed up. I think this is how running the dungeons kind of goes too. This seems like it'll be a really fun game to run dungeons. I really hope they come out with a bit more. I'm going to be the tanker here, it seems like. We got... is he a paladin? Yeah, he's a paladin. He looks cooler than me, though. I can't really tell. There he is. Okay, here. Everybody's buffed up. Vengeance Aura. I'm taking a ton of damage. We may need to pop whatever potions we have. We don't have any potions. Looks like we're going to get them, though. Sick. Who's going to get the drop? It doesn't matter. Very good. Thanks, y'all. Friendly people on a new game. I can use one of these. I'm not coming out of that thing again. Now we can just teleport back to the main town of Saint Revere. And we have leveled up to level 12. You've seen it here live. We've all done it together. Yeah, it doesn't take terribly long, but I think the max level is 25 right now. Seems like there's more content planned. I know the game's being like actively patched and stuff like that, and there's like Discord and Reddit and all that sort of stuff to kind of keep track of what's going on. I'm gonna sell this. You know, I don't think this is actually better than the belt I have. Actually, it's significantly better than the belt that I have. Look at that. Giving me sick armor. I love that. What a nice friend. We probably should have given these to them. I don't know if you can trade your... I guess, I don't know if you can multi-box. If you can, then I guess you could trade these other characters. It's a sort of shared inventory. Still can't repair our own armor. On our way. On our way. Definitely need to figure out if our skills are even close to what we need. We have defeated the Blight Chosen. You got another quest for us? I will take a scroll of Strength. Nope, that's it. So yeah, you can see here now I've kind of finished this up, so now it's just kind of up to me to figure out where to go and level up. Looks like this would be the next area for me. Sometimes there's quests that do show up on the map, other times they don't. What's our experience at? That's a lot of XP. I kind of just want to keep pumping this up for now. Let's just max that out. I feel like we're going to be using that a lot. Blessing of Champions, just attributes by 5% could be good. It's basically like a ring. I really don't need anything for gear yet, to be honest, so let's just go melee critical. And what we've been doing so far. Although when I hit level 25, I think you do run out of like XP to give out, so maybe I am putting myself in a hole. We'll figure out how to respec if we need to. Let's dedicating a little bit there. Let's head over to the Wanderer's Forest. It's like the next closest. Oh, there's a banker. Huh. No, there was a bank. Is there a bank in the game? Yes, there is. Look at that. Also, like, you can sort your items, and it doesn't have, like, Diablo-style inventory systems. Those are also very nostalgic and fun for me, but they get frustrating, especially in a MMO. All right. Let's head on out here. That was a pretty sick belt. Increase your block rating by 11. Holy cow. I did not realize it did that as well, so... At least we're wearing somewhat decent gear. We probably can get the heavier stuff, but... I'll take it for right now. I might need a better weapon. This one was like a 3,000 weapon, but it seems like the stores might also... I don't know if they scale to you, actually. I have no idea. I feel like there's definitely some weaker stuff in other parts of town. Can we take down a fire cockatrice on our own? Yeah, pop all of our buffs. Although the other one's not doing much at level 1. The Blessing of Defense now, though, is giving us 10% chance to parry for the party, although the party just being me. So with our block rating, it seems like we are getting a little tankier. Either that or we're just a higher level. Also, once again, sick song. Absolutely sick music. I wonder if they have the soundtrack anywhere. I'd love to listen to this in the background. I'm a big... and then right as I say that, it hard cuts as we jump to the other zone. I do love me some video game music, if I do so say myself. Well, 14. Oh god, please help me. Yeah, dude, fight it with me. Fight it with me. He's not gonna fight it with me. I'm just gonna sit. Okay, we just got bonked to 53. Whatever, man. Leave me alone, please. Go away. That's like my only stun. Oh man, he got a big range. The ghostly arachnid is chasing me. Oh, I got poisoned. Definitely need to get a... Okay, so this is like... we're just going to level up here. Right? Yeah. Spiderling's level 3. Seems like we could definitely just farm low level stuff just to get cheap gear. Like this, just to make some money back, but the XP's not great. Ice Ant Twig. We might also be running into resist problems. That's like the in D2 if you're familiar, right? Once you hit Nightmare and the upper difficulties, yeah, we're getting no XP for this. You very quickly run into the problem of you needing to stack resistances super heavy. We may need to do that. That may be part of our problem. I don't think you can really click on these guys to know what they're doing. He's clearly doing poison, so if there's a poison resist... Is there a poison resist? No. I don't know what affects that. But I will smack you. And I will take whatever spider gear... Oh, there's our first mana potion. Will we use it? I don't know. Alright, this is the Trog Forest, which is like, yeah, super early. We want to stay a little bit more down here. Let's try and take out more of these guys that are intermixed. Okay, we'll do our Vengeance Aura. Mighty Blow. Where most of our damage output comes from. We'll do a Holy Wrath of the Dot. Maybe you just get enough XP to level up all your skills. I don't know. I really don't know. It may also be the case that leveling is only a requirement and that you can just keep dumping XP into your skills until a certain point. The world is my oyster right now. Very good. Yeah, we need more pots. At least we have that minor thing, but ain't doing much. Yeah, let's do that. Keep mashing on these guys here until we see something else on the map pop up at least. Oh god, I was not ready for that yet. I made a big mistake. I've made a massive mistake. My health potion is running out. Over here, we need to DPS him. Here's Holy Wrath. I'm healing myself. I'm hitting you. Vengeance Aura. Go, 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 go. We're dead. God. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a game. Anyways, I think with that last death, we're going to call the video here. This has been just a little smattering of Dreadmyst. It's out on Steam right now, and other places as well. I think it has its own downloader website. Free MMORPG, old school vibes, really fun. A lot of people playing right now. So if you're seeing this close to the release date or probably sometime after, there probably is going to be a lot of people playing, especially if there's only one island right now. And as you see, everybody's kind of doing that stuff. There's people around to do things. I need to repair my gear and suck less. I hope you have greater success than I. But as always, if you enjoyed today's content, commenting, liking, interacting, sharing the video, all that good stuff helps the algorithm a great deal, and I appreciate it as well. This has been SpockPlays, playing a little bit of Dreadmyst. Thanks for watching, y'all. I'll see you next time.